Look at the telefragging, man. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, there we go. And then we just watch the gore. And then what we do is we go to well over 128 bots, in theory. Endless bots just running up the beach and exploding. And the frame rate is at 30. I'm honestly shocked that the game is still running at this point. They're just constantly spawning out here. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness me. So, this is ridiculous. Yeah, there you go. And the frame rate is in the 20s. But it's not crashed yet. Look at all that. Oh my god. So, yeah, that's a pretty good stress test of Ultra Gore there. I brought it 314 Reactor, and today we're looking at Nali Weapons Ultra Gore. There's been an update to the mod that came out last year. If you go to the subsite on ModDB, link will be in the description. You can see the downloads for Nali Weapons 3 on this really nifty site that looks really cool. It has videos of Nali Weapons 3 and all sorts of cool stuff. All of Feralidragon stuff is here to download, and it looks really cool. Now, I was looking at this the other day, and I realized that Ultra Gore has actually had an update to it. So I recommend you go on this site and just check out all this stuff anyway, because it's just so awesome, and it's such a cool way to show off their mod with all these little videos and these pictures. It just really sums up how amazing this mod is. But if you go to the download section, this is where I noticed that Ultra Gore is now up to version D. Came out on May 26th, 2024. If we check out the README here, so there's now 8 brand new falling animations played at random. There's adjusted skeleton sizes and positions in relation to the player. Mercenary creatures now have their own skeleton model instead of using the same one as humans. There's new glowing and smoke effects for skeletons with new settings in the config file. There's new dynamic lighting with glowing, only for version 469, so this is compatible with 469, which is awesome as well. Directional effects. Gore now closely respects and follows the momentum of the given damage, meaning that Gore parts now fly along the same direction of the damage with just some spread, rather than flying in all directions randomly. And there's some extra tweaks there in the file. There's some extra sound effects. There's some extra water effects, which show blood mist and trails to meat underwater, which sounds absolutely awesome. There's some gore types, such as meat and guts, especially the latter, now simulate the water waviness and turbulence as they fall, to reinforce the look and feel of them being underwater. Tweaked physics and buoyancy of gore parts, so their movement and speed act according to what is expected for submerged parts, and tweak the internals of water splashes so they behave more consistently and according to the gore type and size. All gore types now visually dissolve in a short period of time when submerged. There's some extra physics here about the gore parts, reworked and added stuff in, especially this bit. Sliding gore parts now move, rotate and curl up when hitting and stopping the floor or water surface. Oh my god, this sounds so gruesome. I love it. And there's a big old list of fixes here. Again, all this will be linked in the description. So we're going to go on, we're going to check out some maps, especially ones with water in them. And this is a really easy install. All you got to do is download the zip file and grab both these folders and drag and drop them into the root of your Unreal Tournament installation folder. Overwrite anything in there and you're done. It also helps to have 469 installed for some of the latest things as mentioned on the release notes. And here we are in game, and let's go to the mod menu here, and you can go down to the Ultra Gore settings. You can see here there's 2 tabs, client and server. We're mainly going to be worrying about client because obviously we're going to be playing offline. So you can enable slide decals, so I guess that's when blood's sliding across the floor, the minimum lifespan, the maximum lifespan, which seems to be infinite, the lifespan multiplier, and the gore parts multiplier, and the scale multiplier. Now these are both at 0, so I'm guessing that's some sort of default, or they'll last forever, maybe. Chord physics actor collision, and chord physics iterations. So yeah, I'm guessing spinal cords and stuff like that, maybe that's what it means, will collide with objects. Iterations put up to 9, because I'm guessing that's CPU intensive, possibly per second to check. Water graphics detail, let's crank that right up to the max, and enable dynamic lighting 469 plus. So we've got 469E. Oh, looks like we're still on the December 11th preview. There's been a release candidate 7 for 469E released since December the 11th, so I'm going to go install that right now. So I've just got on 469E release candidate 7 installed, and as we saw on the menu, not all of the settings such as these was available in the mod menu for this, so some we're going to have to edit in using the INI file. There's a couple of really helpful PDFs that come with this mod, and they'll take you through all of the settings and where to find them. So under the system folder of Unreal Tournament, you can go to NW Ultra Gore SSE.ini, and within here you can start to adjust some of the settings. So we can actually increase the levels of gore, decrease the levels of gore, add in all these cool extra features. Gore multipliers, they just multiply it down, so we don't have to worry about that. Headshot FX defaults to true. Headshot fog defaults to true. A few little multipliers here. Body skeleton true. Glow is on by default. Colored glowing FX on top of the skeleton for some damage types. That is awesome. Gonna have to try and blow some people up in some funny ways to try and get that one. Fog span multiplier. Applied with actors. Core direction. We've already changed those in the menu. Dynamic lighting. That's the one we want to be looking for. Yep, that's on. Excellent. I think for the most part, yeah, water effects is on. Splash detail 4. Here we go. Water splash detail. Amount of detail between 1 and 9. Oh, that's already maxed up. That must have been that setting that we cranked up in the menu. Some arrays here. Gore types, gore blood types, gore skeleton effects. Let's have a look at the gore skeleton effects. Okay, that's all pretty configured already. Leave that as is. Okay, so I think all these have been pretty much cranked up by default already. You've got the glowing skeletons. You've got the extra lighting effects that are compatible with 469 plus. And then there's just some extra information here in the main README. Pretty much what was on the website. Alrighty, cool. And this works best alongside Nali Weapons 3, of course. So the different skeleton burns and glowing stuff will most likely be caused from the different varied weapons in Nali Weapons 3. Alright, let's dive back in now we've sorted all out. Alright, so here we are. Now we are on the January 25th, 2025 preview of 469. Alright, so let's start a practice session. Let's start off with some phase 2. Let's go into the mutators. We've got the HT skins on and the random coloured armours. Let's get Nali Weapons 3. Let's put the advanced weapon tweaks on, so they sound cool. And then let's add in the Ultra Gore. The only thing I would say, it'd be nice if they put Ultra Gore under NW3, because you'd expect it to be here, but you have to scroll down to get it. It's a minor thing, but it'd just make it easier to find. So we've enabled all of that. Let's go on maximum bots. Let's put them on, let's leave them on experienced, and let's dive in. Alrighty, so this is the map where they said things used to go pretty crazy with the gore. So I just want to check that the gore... What the hell? Oh my god, already everything's blowing up. Oh my god! The map... The match has just begun and already everything is blowing up. Oh my god, that's awesome. So yeah, this was the map they said where gore would previously go crazy, and whoa, looks like the gore is behaving pretty normally. So I think that's... Oh my god, look at that, the glowing skeleton! Oh, that was wicked. That was awesome. There you go, there's the glowing skeleton. Oh, that's a brilliant addition. This is such a good mod. All the crazy stuff that it adds to Unreal Tournament, it all sort of maintains the vibe of Unreal Tournament, but cranks it all up to 15. Whoa! What on earth? Everyone seems to have a sniper rifle for some reason. Oh my god, that's so brutal. Look at all the gore and the blood slides. Oh my god! Maybe we need to crank onto another level where the AI isn't so absolutely obsessed with using the sniper rifle. Whoa! Oh boy, something big's gonna blow up. Something big is gonna blow up. Oh, well, I thought it was, but it's not. Oh no, I had a super weapon there. Alrighty, let's go to another map, Deck 16. Okay, here we go. We should have a little bit of an easier time without getting sniped constantly. So we are playing as teams. I need to remember to shoot the blue team. Oh, wow. Woo-hoo-hoo. So let's go down to this area and see if we can get some gore to appear down here. Because gore is supposed to land in like toxic substances like this water. And the gore is supposed to melt in it. So, oh. Oh, look, it disappeared. Melted away. Look at all the ribs. Oh man, it's great. Just the amount of destruction. Oh, look at that. Look, there you go. There's some flaming gibs. Because someone got blown up with some sort of purple plasma. Oh, Look at that! Look, the gibs in the water there. And they dissolve away. Oh, look at the amount of blood. And with the enhancements with the DirectX 11 renderer, I believe I'm using the... Yep, I'm using one of the new DirectX 11 renderers from the 469 patch. It runs really smoothly. Even with all the gore and extra stuff like that, the frame rate is pretty consistent. Let's make sure we have time demo statistics up. So yeah, pretty much maxed out 144 FPS. And I haven't felt it dip a single bit since, no matter how much gore is appearing on screen. Oh man, there you go. It's that purple thing over here, I think. Oh, damn. It's this thing here. Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, brutal. This thing looks great. All these weapons look brilliant. Oh, yeah, you can see the directional nature of the gibs there. They moved away from the explosion. That is awesome. Okay, let's reduce the amount of bots. And let's go to a bit of Arcane Temple. And let's reduce it down to just, let's go 5 bots. Whoa! There you go, there's some flaming gibs. Just need to find an efficient way to create skeletons so I can check the dynamic lighting on them. Oh. Oh my god. The more dynamic gibs and the directional gibs is just so good. The enemies seem like they're doing insane amounts of damage to me. Let's switch off advanced weapon tweaks. See if it feels any different, because it feels like I'm just getting roasted by the enemies very, very quickly. Oh, look, it froze his skeleton. Oh, then his skeleton collapsed. Oh, man. That's awesome. Someone's frozen in midair. Look at that. Okay, so I think the advanced weapons tweaks really makes the guns hit a little bit harder, especially from the enemy. Oh, my Christ. Look at that. Oh, look at that mist. The gory mist. Oh, oh! Oh, there we go. Some gibs in the water. Let's have a look. Look at that. Look at those physically correct gibs in the water. The fog there. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. You can really see how the gibs interact in the water there. If my decapitated head could stop spinning for a second. Let's get this ice machine up. Look at that. Frozen. And then... Oh. There we go. That's pretty awesome. And seeing some of the glowing skeletons and stuff is hilariously funny. And the underwater gibs are brilliant. The way they float through the water and produce bloody fog. Oh my god. Okay, let's do some Overlord, because that will get us the high amount of gore that will really test the frame rate out. Some people have already been telefragged there. You can see the gibs sliding down there. It's great stuff. And this map is incredibly one-sided when you have 16 bots on it. And there will be lots of gore as the enemy pushes back on the beachfront here. So we've got an average of 131 frames a second there. Dipping to 120. Whoa! So we're running on a Ryzen 7700X and a 4090 with 32 gigs of RAM. Oh, look at that blood sliding down there. That's awesome. So it just shows how heavy duty this can get, that it's bringing the frame rate down at all. I think no matter how much you patch the game as well, there's always going to be limitations of the game engine. I think we're just reaching that because there's just so much going on. Look at the detail on the gore as well. Gross. And the blood sliding down and bits going in. It's beautiful. And I'm guessing when you set the lifetime to 0, it obviously doesn't mean infinite. There must be an upper limit, because otherwise you just have infinite gore everywhere and it would crash the game eventually. Ooh, yeah. Oh, look at that. The head flying off and then blood splatting out everywhere. Damn, yeah, there you go, because that thing blew up and blew all those gibs out here, Absolutely amazing. Oh, it's so cool. Ooh. So I just wish it was a little bit easier to modify if the menu had more options in it without having to go to the INI file. But it's still awesome. Let's try a bit of Frostbite, which is 2 to 4 players. And a snowy map, so it will show off the blood a little bit more. The blood all over the snow there. Look at that. Perfect for winter as well. Ooh. There's old school Unreal 1 water effects. Oh, I got frozen. I just wish I could get more glowing skeletons. Oh boy. Really close quarters as well. Oh, we've gone below 100 FPS there. Gore really kicks in close quarters. And to really up the ridiculous amount of gore, let's go for add bots 16. And we've now got 32 bots on this map that's meant for 4 bots. And this should really up the gore level. Yep, we're gone down to 65 frames there. I felt it go below 60 for a second there. Ooh. Right, so next up, let's go up again. Let's go to 64 bots. So now we have 64 bots on a map that is meant for 4. And now we're getting a real test of the gore. Yep, we went to 56 frames there. This is an absolute war zone. Still running though, still doing it. At least I think there's 64 bots. It might have limited it. There might be an upper limit to how many bots you can add. Let's do it again, just to be sure. Let's go 64. Oh! I thought that was going to crash it then, but it didn't. Oh my god! Okay, we are down to 24 frames a second, and I'm trapped behind a piece of geometry. I don't even know what's going on anymore. There's blood and gore everywhere, and the frame rate is suffering. I have a feeling that there's more people getting telefragged than there are actually people playing. We're getting a very good stress test of the Nali Weapons Ultra Gore Mutator here. Now we know that command works. Let's go to Overlord again. We're going in as a spectator now. And then what we do is we go to here and we go add bots 64. And we look at the telefragging, man. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, there we go. And then we just watch the gore. And then what we do is we do it again and we go to well over 128 bots in theory. Endless bots just running up the beach and exploding. And the frame rate is at 30. I'm honestly shocked that the game is still running at this point. They're just constantly spawning out of here. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness me. So this is ridiculous. Yeah, there you go. And the frame rate is in the 20s. But it's not crashed yet. It just shows how one-sided this map is. Like, if you're on the defense, you're just got such an advantage. It's so asymmetrical, it's great. Look at all that. Oh my god. So, yeah, that's a pretty good stress test of Ultra Gore there. It's going to do something a little bit different. Let's go to Face on Lava, which has loads of great power weapons and stuff on it. Then let's start adding some bots. So, there we go. I should have over 128 bots. Oh my god, that frame rate is already dead. They should start swarming through here soon. Actually, I know what this needs. I know what we need as well. Double jump UT. We need low gravity. We then need an absurd amount of bots. Oh my goodness me. Seems to be a problem with this map, but you can fall through the floor in some parts. Jesus. Okay. So when you start really combining all these insane mods. Okay, we're going to have to be careful here because it's low gravity. Nope. 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 Yep. No. Oh. Oh, that was a burning skeleton right there. Oh, look at that. I can't quite see the dynamic lighting from it, but there you go. There's your glowing skeletons when it's on fire. So go over to this little bit, press this, go over here, and press some buttons. See what happens. See what it does. What's it going to do? Okay, what in the hell? Oh, it fires. It's firing out loads of blades. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, it's gone. Oh man, it's just raining gibs. Got the calculator out. It's not doing anything. Oh, look at that gib shower. What is this thing? Is this the Protoss? Or whatever the hell it is? Oh no. Oh my god. Oh. Damn. Wow. Alrighty, so here we are with a whole ton of super weapons to really put the gore to the test. I've got God mode on as well to make sure that we can stay alive throughout all this. We just need to not fall in the lava. Let's sacrifice the Ultima Protoss. Oh boy. Holy god. I don't even know what's going on. I'm getting out of it. Whoa! Oh. Oh. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Oh my god. Oh. We were supposed to be looking at gore, but I think the explosion was so insanely massive. I don't think... Whoa! It's blown up again! Oh, yeah, I forgot it explodes twice. Oh. Alright, we won the match. I think we just scored so many kills, we just won by default. Alright, let's go for a bit of CTF Hyperfrag, which is pretty much Hyper Blast on steroids. I think we've seen the majority of the new gore now. We've seen some glowing skeletons, we've seen some gore disappearing into water and stuff like that. I would like to see more of the skeletons glowing and stuff like that. We've seen a couple of skeletons glowing. I'd like to get a better look at the dynamic lighting from the skeletons glowing. It's quite difficult to do so because you need such specific weapons to do it. If we make sure God mode is on, that makes things easier. Oh, look at that glowing skeleton. Yes! How good is that? I can't quite see the dynamic lighting from the glowing skeleton, but they are indeed glowing skeletons. And this map is amazing as well. So you crank up this insane map, pump loads of bots on it, and Nali Weapons. I think we can add some more bots in. I can't quite see the dynamic light coming from the skeletons. That's the one thing missing for me at the moment. So maybe there's something else. It's definitely set in the settings. Maybe it's the DirectX 11 renderer. I don't know. It's nice that Feralidragon is still updating their mods. I wouldn't mind seeing a Nali Weapons 4. Oh, I got some L cars here. Check this out. Something for the Star Trek nerds. That's awesome. Me included, obviously. I'm very much a Star Trek nerd. Oh, how cool is that? This map is huge, even with all these players on. It looks like it's from UT 2004 as well. Whoa! Look at that, little arm bits and stuff. Yeah, I remember before as well, the other thing that's improved with this is that the gore before would often duplicate body parts to a ridiculous degree. So you get like multiple spinal cords and ridiculous stuff like that. But now you actually get a much more realistic-ish level of body parts coming out of one person. It's so awesome. And the way they collapse down, oh, it's so brutal. Yes. Look at that. The low gravity works brilliantly with the gibs as well. Okay, let's add some more bots. So we've got like 300 bots now. Oh, there we go. Function bot pack team game plus add to team runway loop detected over 1 million iterations or 10 million iterations. Yeah. So we added so many bots that it crashed. But it wasn't because of Nali Weapons Ultra Gore. So that was Nali Weapons Ultra Gore, the very latest version by Feralidragon there, released last year in May, which means they're still updating their mods, which is awesome. I just love the physics updates, I love the customization, the glowing skeletons, all that stuff, absolutely amazing. Also found under extras there is nuclear test maps. So in a couple of weeks I'm going to do a video on these and see how many nukes we can set off before the game completely crashes. So again, all links will be in the description. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we get a Nali Weapons 4 or a new update to Nali Weapons 3, because that would be awesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Feralidragon for continuing to update their Ultra Gore mutator. You can leave a comment, leave a like, let me know what you think. Subscribe for new videos on video games and tech every week. Hope everyone's staying safe, and I will see you in the next video.